Hello, this is Judy from Juvenalis to and Travel. Welcome back again. So today I'm going to talk about the main points you need to take if you want to travel to UAE for either business or maybe for vacation or maybe to find a job. So there is some main keys which I'm going to mention, and then I will explain a little bit so that you can consider them if you are planning to travel to UAE, of which many people consider it as Dubai. So the first one is the purpose of visit. You need to know why you want to travel to UAE. As I said there before, you want to travel for visa, for vacation, to find a job, or you are just going for business. Uh, and then something else is the documents required. As you know, if you're going to UAE and you want to go to get a visit visa, there is some documents required. The required document is the passport copy and the passport photo for visa application and the payment for the visa. But if you are going for other things like maybe to find a job, you will need an additional good conduct which is attested, so that if you come here in UAE, you will not have a big hassle to get there, to get the attested police clearance, because sometimes it takes time, even it can take a month, and you might end up losing your job. So you need to know them the required document for traveling. And then something else is the financial or finances. You need to check on the finances as you plan to travel, because you should be prepared to renew your visit visa. For example, you want to come to UAE and maybe you want to find a job, maybe you not get a job on time, so you need to know how much do I need to renew my visa, or how much do I need for visa extension. And also, if you're coming for vacation, where will you stay, and also the budget of the vacation, where you will stay, how much you will spend. Each activities, it's paid for, nothing is free, and also transportation, something like that. So you have to be prepared financially, depending on the purpose of your travel. And then travel details. Our travel details is also you need to decide on the traveling date, like when do you need to travel. For example, if you're coming for vacation, it's advisable to come during our winter time, because the climate is favorable. At least you will enjoy and you will have many things to do, and also that is the best time to come to find a job if you're coming to UAE to find a job. And also you need to know visa type and duration. Visa type and duration also, it depends. You cannot come here in UAE for vacation or maybe for job search, for example, with a 1 month visit visa. If you're coming to find a job, at least we advise the client to get 90 days or 60 days visa, which if it will not be enough, you can be able to extend it. And if you're coming with your family to spend just for some time, at least you can get 30 days visit visa, which you can spend maybe 10 days here in UAE, and then you will have to save the money for which you could have spent for 2 months. But currently, we Kenyans, if you are coming to UAE and you are below 40, you can only get 2 months visa, Sharjah visa, because 1 month Sharjah visa is getting approved, and you will get a half visa, which will cost you additional cost to go to get it stamped in UAE embassy, as I discussed there earlier. And also something else you need to note when you're coming to UAE is the fees and fines. You need to know the risk of overstay, but this mostly goes to those who come to find a job. If you're coming here in UAE to find a job, you need to know, I usually appreciate some of our clients who will say, Judy, I want to travel to UAE to find to seek for a job, to seek for a green pasture, and I would like to know the total cost. Kindly guide me like this. I will explain each and everything which is needed: accommodation, transportation, and also the flight. I will recommend the affordable flight, and also the visa fees. And also they will end up asking, what if I didn't get a job within this period? What will happen? This one, I find it one of the amazing questions, because some of the people who want to come to seek for employment, they will not think beyond finding a job. They just come here, but they don't know the risk. For example, for we Kenyans, those who are coming with Sharjah visa, you know very well that Sharjah visa does not allow even a single day overstay. So if you get to UAE with a Sharjah visit visa, because those are the only visas we are getting are for those who are below 40 years. If you get overstay, you'll be absconded. Then in that case, you will be absconded and you cannot be able to change your status until you lift the abscond or remove the abscond. And to remove this abscond, it's not easy and it's so costly depending with the agent who made your visa. So you will end up losing your a chance, because if you end up paying more than 100,000 to remove an abscond, this is additional fee which you cannot afford, and most of the companies, they are not able to pay for you. So you will end up finding this money from your parent, or maybe you sell something back at home for you to be able to pay for this abscond, and then you will be able to change your status. So you need to know the risk of getting overstay and getting fines. And then also something you need to know is about our sponsor responsibility. For example, if you're coming with employment visa where you will get the entry permit, you need to know like what are the terms and conditions of the company you are going to work with. Don't just get an employment visa and then you don't ask terms and condition of the company. Sometimes you will find that the terms and conditions, they are a little bit tough, but if you are guided through and you know each and every one, like how it works, like how much is the salary, because maybe you are expecting some more salary than the one they are offering. So at least if you're coming with our employment visa where they will give you the entry permit, make sure you discuss the salary, terms and conditions, transportation, accommodation, or what else, leave, like this. And also you need to know something else I can add about the points to note is the processing time. You know, some people, like if they want to travel, maybe they do job application online and then you get approval, and then you ask how soon can you join us in UAE. Maybe you are at your home country. At least check with your agent how long does the visa take. Usually the visa approval, you can find some visas, they are usually approved within 24 hours, and then some, they are usually approved within 2 to 3 working days. But sometimes if the system is slow or they are updating something, you can get a little bit more time for approval, even 7 days. So you need to give time to the agent, because for us, we usually apply the visa, we type the details, we attach the documents, and then we send the application to immigration, and then it's upon immigration to approve or reject the visa. So if you are asked like how long can you get the visa, don't give them the exact date, tell them you are just trying, and then they will be able to understand. And then also something you need to note, the expiry date of your visa. I hope I have explained well, and I'm going to read again the main key. So points to note when you want to apply for a visit visa is: number one is purpose of visit, required document, finances, like how much it's gonna cost, traveling details, like what document you need, and the tickets, visa, like that, and also visa type and duration. Also you need to know about fees and fines, sponsorship, responsibility, and processing time, and also validity. You need to know when is your visa going to expire. So these are the main points or main key notes you need to note before you apply your visa. For more information, you can visit us. We are located at Dera City Center Metro Station. Behind it today, you see Centurion Star Building, Block B, 7th floor, office 727. You see Juvenalis Tour and Travel. And also we have another office in Nairobi, Kenya, Madonna House, Westlands. Thank you.